Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson in the middleweight division, 160 pounds, 5'11" inches tall, with a reach of just over 72 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York.
It'll be ding-ding from Perth Bartho off.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Nice slip to avoid the jab. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Do you believe this? To score with the uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, beast. Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Good jab and breathe when you're stepping around.
You're doing the gaps will appear. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you to switch back.
You're timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking
and win the round. Get out there and switch on.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't run him back into the fight.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
I need you to go back out there.
Fence on the end and what you do. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your time.
Here's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. No rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Now, I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Good counter punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How about Alvarez in that last round? That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't want it.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out and...
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. How about that time counter shot? We wanted action, and they are delivering. Has to be careful. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Hold it right there. Robinson goes to the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
No rest for the weary. He threw a punch and just got countered. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through, Cam.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Time counter shot. Swing and miss with that hook. Which fighter will say no mas? You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter lands. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.